Oh man.
Why Florida is the capital for hurricanes? A hurricane is one of the most powerful and destructive forces on Earth. But what exactly is a hurricane? And why does Florida, the Sunshine State, seem to face the worst and most bizarre hurricanes year after year? A hurricane is a massive storm system characterized by strong winds, heavy rain, and thunderstorms. These storms form over warm ocean waters and get their energy from the heat of the water below. Hurricanes require two key factors to form: heat and wind. At the center of the storm is the eye, an area of relative calm surrounded by a violent wall of wind and rain known as the eye wall. When a hurricane makes a landfall, its winds and storm surge can cause catastrophic damage to coastal areas. Florida, with its unique geography as a peninsula surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean on one side and the Gulf of Mexico on the other, it's at the heart of the world's most hurricane-prone region. The warm waters on either side act as fuel for these storms, making Florida a frequent target. Florida has been hit by hurricanes more times than other states in the USA. But what makes hurricanes in Florida so strange is the unpredictability and rapid intensification. Recently, we have seen how these storms can go from ordinary to catastrophic in a matter of hours. Just a few days ago in September 2024, Florida and neighboring states were hit by yet another devastating storm, Hurricane Helene. This storm rapidly strengthened in the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, reaching Category 4 status before making landfall in Florida's Big Bend region. There are 5 categories of hurricanes, with Category 5 being the most powerful. With winds topping 150 miles per hour and an unprecedented storm surge, Helene flooded entire towns, uprooted trees, and knocked out power for millions of people. The damage wasn't limited to Florida. As Helene moved inland, it caused massive flooding across parts of Georgia and South Carolina. Rivers overflowed, highways were submerged, and thousands were left stranded as water levels rose faster than expected. Rapid intensification is one of the most dangerous aspects of modern hurricanes. Florida's recent experience with Helene highlights this growing threat. In less than 24 hours, the storm jumped from a Category 2 to a powerful Category 4, leaving little time for residents to evacuate and prepare.
What makes this different than the others? What are you noticing that is like blowing your mind here, living here your whole life?
Florida's flat terrain and low-lying coastal areas makes it even more susceptible to storm surges, which can cause some of the worst damage in a hurricane. When Hurricane Helene struck, a storm surge of up to 12 feet hit parts of the Gulf Coast, flooding homes, roads, and businesses. Florida's history with hurricanes goes back decades, from Hurricane Andrew in 1992, which devastated South Florida, to more recent storms like Irma in 2017 and Michael in 2018. The state has seen some of the most intense and unpredictable storms on record. Florida's vulnerability to hurricanes is also fueled by rising sea levels. As sea levels rise, storm surges become more destructive, flooding further inland and affecting more communities. Even a Category 1 storm can cause significant damage when combined with higher than normal sea levels. Hurricanes are an inevitable part of life in Florida, but the increasing intensity and unpredictability of these storms make it clear that the state is truly at the front line of extreme weather. As we face a future with even stranger and more powerful hurricanes, the question is not if Florida will be hit again, but when and how severe the next storm will be. The people of Florida will continue to prepare, rebuild, and endure, because while the storms may get stronger, so too will the spirit of those who call this state home. Thanks for watching. I am CJ and welcome to CJ Talks Tech. If it's your first time here, be sure to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to share this video to help others stay informed. Stay safe and see you in the next one.